I've really been blessed in two fronts. Number one is my work is my play. It has been that way since I was 18 years old, and I became the youngest general manager in the history of Holiday Inn. I was the general manager at the Holiday Inn O'Hare Airport, and when I tell you I loved it, I mean I loved it. It was the best time of my life. They couldn't keep me out of there. I was there from morning till night. I love working. I love what I do, and I really, really love the industry. I've been in the hotel industry since I was a kid. I started as a desk clerk at 16, and I've never really left the industry or have gone anywhere else. My most perfect travel moment is real simple to answer. Number one, my wife is with me. A lot of people who make fun of me, and she's here at this conference too, because I never go anywhere without my wife. I just enjoy having her with me, and that's the second area that I've been blessed with. But I would say going to a nice first-class flight to a nice, maybe the Ritz-Carlton, Laguna Niguel, spending a few days laying on the beach, being with my wife, and just vegging. Interesting people. I think within this industry, there's one guy that I've always admired and really have a high regard for. And whenever I sit down and I have lunch or breakfast with him, I always walk away learning one more thing. That's a gentleman by the name of Mike Levin. Mike Levin created Days Inns or launched Days Inn with Henry Silverman back in the I think the early 80s.
What's the one thing you would say to kids?
Well, if you don't enjoy dealing with people, if you don't enjoy and obtain satisfaction from creating something, a good service environment, making someone happy, solving a problem, don't get into the hotel business, because we already have enough of those people. We need people who genuinely are people, high extroverts, enjoy interacting with people and pleasing people. There's nothing to be ashamed of by saying, if you walk into my hotel, my goal is to please you. I did that for many years, and I have to tell you, I enjoyed that. I took pride in that. If you left and you felt good about your stay, I felt great about it. So, you know, there's this, with the young people today, the servitude issue. Well, I don't want to be a servant. I don't want to serve people. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of pride and joy that goes with it. When I left Ramada, it was bittersweet because I had doubled the size of the chain along with a great franchise sales team. When I took over, we had 432 hotels. When I left, we had over 1,000. So I was pretty proud of that, and we created a service culture called Personal Best, and we created some philanthropic endeavors, which I'm very, very proud of, with Child Reach, which is now Plan USA, where we raise money for third world developing countries and kids and infrastructures. So I would say the saddest time is when I made the decision that it was time to move on from Ramada. The industry is pretty basic. You treat people fairly, you treat them with respect, you make them feel welcome, you give them a product that's competitive, and you charge them a fair price. I think if you continue to do that consistently, you'll be successful. Unfortunately, years ago, we suffered from a lot of overbuilding. I don't think that's the case any longer. And even good operators were suffering due to no fault of their own. But I think those days are pretty much over.